Two express trains EMU and DMU cross each other in 15 seconds. When they move in opposite directions, speed of train EMU and train DMU is 80 km per hour and 60 km per hour respectively. Length of the train EMU is 150 meters more than the length of the train DMU. Which of the following can be obtained from the above given information? So these are some points, and we have to see that if we can calculate these points. Okay, so let's see what the question is telling us. Two express trains are there, train EMU, and there is another train DMU. Okay, they both cross each other in 15 seconds. So they are both moving in opposite direction, and they cross each other in time given to us, which is 15 seconds in opposite direction. Speed of the train EMU and DMU is 80 and 60 respectively. So speed is given to us. Speed here is, speed of train EMU is 80 kilometers per hour and speed of DMU here is 60 kilometers per hour. All right, again, length of train EMU is 150 meters more than the length of the train of DMU. So let's say the length of this train is, length of train D is x kilometers. Then what will be the length of EMU? It will be 150 meters more. So it will be, this is x meters, and it will be x plus 150 meters. Okay, so we have got the length of EMU and DMU. Now question is asking us, okay, so which of the following can be, okay, so we have to find out if we can calculate these 4 points. So let's first focus on this given information. So now it is said that both the trains cross each other. But when can we say that both the trains cross each other? When this part of first train crosses this part of second train, only then we can say that they both have crossed each other. So that means our total distance here becomes length of this train plus length of this train. So it will be x plus 150 plus x, or I can say that this is 2x plus 150 meters. All right. Now let's first calculate the relative speeds as well, because here there are two objects and they are both moving in the opposite direction. And whenever two objects, they both move in two directions, both move in opposite direction, or whenever they are approaching each other, we add their speeds in order to get the relative speed. So we will do the same here. So here's relative speed will be 80 plus, is it 60? No, it's 64. So 80 plus 64, it will be 144 kilometers per hour. Okay. Now from this information we can calculate the value of x here. Okay, I will not calculate the value of x. I'll just tell you how you can calculate x, and after that we'll move towards the point. Okay, so in order to calculate this, we will use the formula that says distance is equals to speed into time. Okay, so distance here is 2x plus 150 is equals to, seconds here, speed here is 144, but this is in kilometers per hour, and we have time in meters and distance in time in seconds and distance in meters. So we'll convert this into meters per second. So in order to do that, we multiply it by 1000. Now 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters, and divided by 3600, because 1 hour is equals to 3600 seconds, or we can say that this is 5:18 into time, which is 15 seconds. Okay, so I'll not solve this for x because we have one equation and one unknown variable. So after solving entire thing, we'll get the value of x, that will be something. Okay, now let's move towards the points here. So what is first point telling us? We'll get this value of x. Okay, we know that. Now first point is telling us time taken by train DMU to cross a man moving in same direction as of train DMU. So this cannot be calculated because here it is said that man is moving. Okay, man is moving, but we don't know man is moving with what speed. We are not giving the speed of the man. Okay, so that's why 1.1 cannot be calculated. Let's move to the point 2. So point 1 cannot be calculated. Point 2 is time taken by train EMU to cross a platform half of its length. Now this is the train EMU. Okay, we can calculate the value of x. That means we'll get the length of this train. Okay, so we'll get some length here. Okay, and this is the platform, which is half of its length. So if this is distance d, this will be d by 2, and we have to calculate what? Time taken. We know the speed as well. Speed of the train A is 80, so we know speed, we know distance, because total distance here will be this the length of train train EMU and the length of the platform, that will be the total distance. So we know distance, all we need is time. We'll use the formula time is equals to distance upon speed, and we'll calculate t. So point 2 can be calculated here. Let's see point 3. Of course, length of train EMU we can calculate, because we can calculate the value of x. We'll substitute x here, we'll get the value, we'll get the length of train EMU. So 3 can be calculated as well. What is 4? Okay, so speed of another train MEMU whose length is equal to the average length of train EMU and DMU. So let's see if we can do that. Speed of another train. Okay, we cannot calculate this. We can calculate the, if the question had said what is the length. Okay, so length can be calculated, because whose length is equal to the average of train EMU and DMU. So we know the length of EMU, we know the length of DMU, so we can calculate the length of this train, but we cannot calculate the speed of this train, because we are not given anything in reference. Like in this we were given that there was a platform, and okay, so no, we cannot calculate this. There is nothing can be calculated, because if there was a platform and question had said that this train covers this platform in some certain time, in that case we would have been able to calculate the speed, but in this case we cannot calculate the speed. So no, 4th cannot be calculated as well. So only 2 and 3 can be calculated. So here option C is the correct one.